Hello, friends. It's me again, Joseph, your host, and welcome back to Catechism for Kids. Today, we're going on a journey back in time, all the way to 6th century France, to meet a very special and holy man, Saint Martin of Vertou. Are you ready to hear his amazing story? Let's begin. Long, long ago, around the year 527, a boy named Martin was born in a city called Nantes, in France. His family was wealthy and well-known, and from a young age, Martin was not only smart, but also very kind and full of virtue. He loved God deeply, and this love shone brightly for everyone to see. As Martin grew up, he became a good friend of the bishop, a holy man named Saint Felix of Nantes. Bishop Felix saw the special spark in Martin's heart and knew he was destined for great things. He ordained Martin as a deacon and then made him the archdeacon of the Church of Nantes. That's a big, important job. His mission was to share the good news of Jesus with everyone in the city and the countryside around it. At that time, many people, especially in the villages outside the big cities, hadn't heard about Jesus and the wonderful love of God. Martin took this mission to heart. He traveled through western France with a gentle spirit and a tireless desire to bring the light of the gospel to everyone he met. He was a true friend to the people, showing them God's love through his actions and his words. After serving the church in Nantes for some time, Martin felt a different calling. He felt God asking him to live a quieter life, one dedicated completely to prayer. Around the year 577, he decided to become a hermit. He went to a quiet forest in a region called Brittany and built a small hut for himself. There, he spent his days and nights in deep prayer, talking to God and listening for his voice. He gave up his comfortable life to grow closer to God. But something wonderful happened. Martin's deep holiness and peace were like a magnet. People heard about the holy man living in the woods, and they were drawn to him. They wanted to learn from him how to live a life so full of God's love. Soon, so many men had gathered around him, wanting to follow his example, that his little hermitage wasn't big enough. Martin knew he had to build a home for this new community of faith. Tradition tells us that an angel guided him to the perfect spot. There, with the help of his followers, he founded a monastery called the Abbey of Vertou. A monastery is a special place where monks live together, dedicating their lives to prayer, work, and study. The Abbey of Vertou became a beacon of light, a center for faith, peace, and learning that would serve people for many, many generations. Martin became its first abbot, which is like being the spiritual father of all the monks. Saint Martin taught a simple but powerful lesson. Holiness isn't just about grand gestures. It's found in our daily faithfulness. It's in the small things we do every day, our prayers, our acts of charity, and how we help build up the church, one person, or as he did, one stone at a time. This reminds us of a beautiful verse from the Bible, Psalm 127, which says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain." Martin knew that everything he built, whether it was a monastery or a community of faith, had to be built with God at the center. St. Martin's work didn't stop with Vertou Abbey. His reputation as a holy and wise leader grew, and he went on to help found other monasteries, like St. Juin de Marne, and even a convent for women. He was truly an apostle of the herbages, which was the name for that region of France, tirelessly planting seeds of faith wherever he went. There's a wonderful story, a miracle, told about St. Martin that shows just how special he was. Like many travelers in those days, he carried a wooden pilgrim's staff to help him walk. One day he planted his staff in the ground in the middle of the abbey courtyard at Vertou. And guess what happened? It took root. It began to grow into a magnificent yew tree. This was seen as a sign from God, showing that the work Martin had planted there would grow, flourish, and last for a very long time. That yew tree even appears on the official symbol of the town of Vertou today. Another legend recounts that after a local lord was uncharitable toward him, Martin caused the lord's town to be submerged under the waters of the nearby Lac de Grandlieu. After a long life of service, prayer, and building God's kingdom on earth, St. Martin passed away peacefully in the year 601 at the age of 74. He died at a place called Vertou, another one of the communities he had helped establish. So, what can we learn from St. Martin of Vertou? First, he shows us that God can use anyone, whether they are from a wealthy family or live a simple life, to do great things. Second, he teaches us the importance of prayer. It was through his deep conversation with God that he found the strength and wisdom for his mission. And finally, Saint Martin shows us how to be builders of faith. We might not build a stone monastery, but we can build up the church every day with our kindness, our prayers, and by sharing the love of Jesus with our friends and family. We are all called to be builders of faith in our own small way. Today, Saint Martin of Vertou is the patron saint of builders of faith and monastic life. We celebrate his feast day on October 24th. The liturgical color for his day is white, symbolizing his holiness, peace, and prayerful devotion. He is still honored in France, especially in the beautiful Cathedral of Nantes, which is dedicated to him. Thank you for joining us to learn about the incredible life of Saint Martin of Vertou, the monk who built faith in France, one stone and one prayer at a time. I hope his story inspires you to build up God's love in the world around you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Catechism for Kids, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next faith-filled story. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. We'll see you next time, and God bless you always.